Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful July 4th holiday. We know for some members of our community, July 4th is a heavier day with difficult memories. Our hearts go out to you, thinking about you today. We're here at the end of another wonderful week at camp. The major highlight of the week, of course, is beginning Wednesday afternoon. Yom Sport broke out. The entire camp breaks into 4 teams, and culminating Thursday afternoon, we have a series of games and competitions. Mazel tov to the red team for their wonderful victory. We wish them all well. It's been our long-standing tradition after the chaos of Yom Sport, the cheering and the chanting, the competition, the competitiveness, that after dinner on Yom Sport itself, we all gather together and the camp unifies to watch the camp-wide talent show. The talent show features 1 or 2 acts from each grade, from each Edah, and the entire camp comes together to clap and cheer and laud some of the goofiest, silliest, most amazing things that you could ever see. I want to take a few minutes this afternoon to reflect on our elementary school campers in camp. On Sunday, we bid farewell. This past Sunday, we bid farewell to our largest Ruach Ramah ever, group of 3rd, 4th, and a smattering of 5th graders who were with us for 1 or 2 weeks. And this upcoming Thursday, we'll bid farewell to our first session Garinim and Chalutzim campers, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. For the founders of Camp Ramah in Wisconsin, living about 80 years ago and imagining this place, they were most excited about the prospect of working with high school and college kids, young adults, and the psychological stages of development and the opportunities for education and world building and identity building that those age groups represented. For those founders, it would be very difficult. It would strain credulity to imagine their vision of what Ramah was all about manifesting in what is now 200 or so elementary school kids that are here every summer. And yet, as we sit here 20 to 30 years into this experiment of welcoming these young people to camp, having 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders here every summer, we take great pride in the work that we've done. These kids go home from camp carrying with them the wonderful things that come with the overnight summer camping experience. This happens at overnight camps throughout North America. They come home with wonderful memories, with deepening friendships, with new independent living skills, how to fold clothing and make their bed and wait a table and clean the floor of their cabin. They come home with new skills from all around camp, basketball skills and frisbee skills, sweeping skills, studio art skills, performing art skills, ropes course, waterfront, teaching kitchen, and more. And because they've spent this time at Camp Ramah, Wisconsin, they return home with artifacts of our culture, with words, with vocabulary, with songs, with dances, with memories. And those things that they take home with them, those things are filled with the joyful Jewish living that we do here at camp. Those kids go home, they carry that with them. And as they're on the cusp of forming for themselves their own Jewish identities, independent of their family's identities, independent of their community, independent of what their parents have taught them, they start taking with them these building blocks of their own adult Jewish identities formed here at Camp Ramah. It's been a wonderful experiencing having our Ruach kids, having our Garinim and Chalutzim kids here, and we look forward next week to many of you welcoming them home, to wishing them well, and to beginning to unpack with them these stories and these promises of the impact of camp and its long future. A week from now, I'll be wishing many of you safe travels as you'll be up in the Eagle River area for our full season visitors days next Sunday and Monday. Before then, we'll have another great week filled with all sorts of new memories. Also, when we'll bid farewell to these first session campers, and we'll have started welcoming dozens and dozens of campers from Israel and from Europe from the Jewish communities in Germany and the Ukraine who will be joining us for the second half of the summer. Look forward to following up in about a week. Finally, on a hot, sweltering day in the Northwoods, it's been unseasonably warm these last few weeks on many days. We've also declared a hot Shabbat. So in just a few minutes, I will get dressed in my nicest shorts and my long sleeve button down with my Shabbat shoes, and we'll welcome 700 people to camp for this July 4th, Friday evening. Shabbat Shalom. Happy Independence Day to everybody. We'll talk soon.